Hello everybody, Carlos X360 channel here. I honestly don't know what Microsoft wants. Who are you trying to target to these days? Do you want to be a game publisher? Do you want to be a game console manufacturer? Do you want to be a hybrid game console manufacturer? Do you want to be a handheld manufacturer? Do you want to be a operating system distributor? What do you want to be? What is your main target? The title of this video, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I have like a topic idea for a long time, and it's what do you want to be, Microsoft? What do you want to be, Xbox? What do you want to be? And honestly, the mixed messaging is not helping. So, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a handheld manufacturer? Do you want to be a console manufacturer? Do you want to be a hybrid console manufacturer? I think you're inspired by Nintendo here. But the thing is, the execution seems off. And we've seen Microsoft do shoddy products before, on and off, on and off. It's always a habit with Microsoft that way. So right now, Windows 10 is popular, but Windows 11 is not popular, and it is because of some features like recall. So when you see something like bad sales for Xbox brand by itself, you're gonna see low interest across everything. I don't know how this project is even greenlit. How? How? Hold on. Here. Wait. Sorry about that, guys. Cool music, by the way. Nice, not bad. But my thing is, what is this? Well, as you can see, it is a ROG Ally. ROG Xbox Ally X. ROG Xbox Ally. I mean, seriously. So, this is basically a Windows machine. It's not gonna do anything other than streaming your games from the device itself. So it's basically xCloud in the background. Okay, you're gonna use Xbox Game Pass in here. You're gonna use your Steam account in here. You're gonna use your Epic Games account, I guess. Who else? Nvidia. Nvidia has like a shield little device. So I don't know what they're trying to do here. There's Discord, I see. Um, so rumor is rumor is hold on. Let me just take that off for a second here. Alright, so rumor is well, there's like a FTC filing that shows a hybrid Xbox console, and the rumor is that that console is gonna integrate with the hybrid console, and it's just gonna act like a streaming device for that console, and then back and forth, back and forth. The other example is like with PlayStation Portal, you have to have like a PlayStation 5 to stream from it. But since then, Sony switched that idea into being able to stream from Wi-Fi. But my issue is, what does Microsoft want Xbox to be? Does it want to be a game console? Does it want to be a hybrid slash handheld this whatever? Because the hybrid is gonna be like a combination of a hard drive console where you can digitally download games into the Xbox as usual, like a Xbox Series S, and so it's gonna act like a regular console, but it will also stream games to that console. So this handheld is like its own device too. But I don't know what Microsoft thinks it wants to do with that. And even if you wanted to put ROG Ally Xbox into other countries, like let's say Japan or China or some other country, most countries on that side of the world do not have good internet. Only the richest countries have good internet. Europe, China, they're poor, but what I'm saying is the infrastructure is mixed in China. Okay, so you're not gonna get good internet in rural areas, and you're gonna get the good ones in the rich areas. And then, even if you get to the big cities, you're gonna have mixed internet because of the infrastructure. You're not gonna have 100% good internet there. No, you're not. And even if you get good internet, you're at the whim of the CCP in that country. Japan, they have some good internet because of the culture. They want good internet for this. Okay, Taiwan has a little bit of a good internet too because of the way the culture works. You want a PlayStation 5 or Xbox or a Nintendo Switch in Taiwan, you're gonna have to have good internet. Okay, so that's the way I think right now. Russia has some good internet here and there, but the countries that I think that don't have good internet, it's Africa, and I mean the whole country. That area, the infrastructure is so poor that if you go to a poor area of Africa, those electrical copper wires where that area is, you would be lucky to have good electrical grids in that poor area. Okay? Most of the time, the copper wires in Africa get stolen. It's not funny. It's not good. That means the quality of life for that person and the other person is poor for that area. Okay? And this is a widespread issue in Africa. It's not just a small area. No. Okay, so I don't think they're gonna get good internet over there. That's just not gonna happen. Europe has a little bit of a split when it comes to internet and technology in general. Okay? They don't like technology companies. They vehemently hate technology companies. Vehemently. They went to court with Facebook, for example. They created GDPR for online theft or online impersonation or identity theft or whatever. And then there's the idea of having your real name on the social media, on Google search engine. I mean, and social media too. So, but GDPR was a scam from the start, especially against Americans, people like us, So, I don't think Europe has good internet. Some parts do, but I don't think it's going to get fixed as much there. So, what else? You got the Middle East. Middle East is there's war, constant war in there. I don't think they got good internet at all either. So where does Microsoft think they're gonna get customers paying for Xbox Game Pass, Xbox X Cloud, or this idea of cloud gaming? I really don't understand. So Microsoft really needs to pare down and understand what they really want to be. Do you want to be a online gaming store, online gaming buffet? Because that's what Game Pass really is. It's Netflix for video games. But the problem is most of that infrastructure is online. So who are you gonna target in the other side of the world? Most of the United States have good internet. Mexico, they have a little bit of good internet. Canada has a little bit of good internet here and there. It's sparse, but it's spreading, And then you have Brazil, you have South America. Most of it, I don't think you're gonna get good internet down there. No, you're not. The centerpiece of in South America, for example, um, is Amazon. And I'm not talking about the online shopping Amazon. I'm talking about the Amazon as in the forest, the temple or whatever that is in there. So I don't think we're gonna get good internet everywhere in the world. So I don't know where Microsoft thinks it's going to get worldwide customers. I really don't know. So Microsoft really needs to define exactly what they want to be. What does Microsoft want Xbox to be? Okay? Figure out, Microsoft, because you're losing customers, um, and it's obvious why. And it's obvious why. Because you're putting your, and it started with Xbox One, okay? The always online thing, okay? So that damaged you for a long time now. I have a video on this channel already, and I'm gonna link it here somewhere. And the end screen, I'm gonna link it there, okay? So you have to define exactly what you want before you get customers into your console, okay? You're not gonna get everybody from all over around the world. That's just not happening. I just explained why, okay? That's just not gonna happen. So all you gotta do is figure out what you wanna be. Do you wanna be a console manufacturer and stay there and start marketing Xbox the way it was designed? And I think the best marketing that you did, it was right at Xbox 360. Do that all over again with the new Xbox console. And a better name would also work too, by the way. Okay? You can't be out here calling your Xbox Series 3DO, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X. You're confusing your customers and your consumers. Okay, so if you want to release a multiple SKU, which is SKU, then make like variants consoles. Okay? So let's say the main console is Xbox Durango, which is Xbox Series S. Xbox Scorpio sounds like a beefy console, sounds like a dangerous console. So you want to, give somebody this feeling. So Xbox Scorpio for Xbox Series X. And if you want to go for a new model, go for Xbox 720, Xbox 180. Do it that way so you don't confuse people. Okay? You need to keep the console naming simple because you're going to confuse everybody. Xbox Series S? What does that mean? Does that mean small Xbox Series console? Do you mean Xbox Series X as Xbox Extreme? Gotta figure out how to simplify things. Okay? This hybrid console, already looks confusing enough. Because that Xbox Series S could have been the hybrid game console. There's an idea. So, I don't have a problem with a Xbox handheld, but my issue is, why is it a Windows platform with other stores and sharing other stores with your store, and you using the Xbox ecosystem to do you understand what I'm saying? It seems confusing. So, which one is it? Are you gonna use your own store, or are you gonna use everybody else's store? That's the problem. And what is this idea of, oh, this handheld is just gonna be a streaming console? I'm not gonna go over it again, but it really should be like a dedicated handheld console with a cartridge slot with Xbox Game Pass as an option. No other platform on it. Okay? That's how you compete against Nintendo Switch. That's why Nintendo Switch had 150 by the time the next number comes up, because the last time I heard it was 144 million units worldwide sold. Okay? So, Nintendo Switch did a great job. The only problem is Nintendo Switch 2 only confuses everything, because you're going to get some cartridges, but you're also going to get key cards. They have their own controversy. It's basically the same controversy as Xbox One. The same one. You're getting the same issue, the same problem, the same idea, the same... Oh. And there's not really that much wrong with the Nintendo Switch 2, just that one problem. You're talking that Nintendo Switch with another server. Okay? And then there's a bunch of other controversies that go along with it because of the online communication. So there's ideas that the Nintendo Switch can be bricked by a trip wire. So if you're doing something wrong on the Nintendo Switch, they lock it down. And that's not actually that bad to me. It's just the slippery slope thing that the people are concerned with. So, yeah. That part, it's the same controversy as Xbox One. So, I don't know what Microsoft wants to do. Do you want to be a console manufacturer, or do you want to be a handheld manufacturer? Hey, something's gotta give, bro. That $1 trillion is not gonna help. You have to make a good proposition for everybody else. Who's gonna buy that product? Who's gonna buy it? That's the question you should be asking. Like the video. That'll be all for the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, do all that jazz. I'll see you later. Stay awesome.